football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The receiver grabs it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Stevens. Catch made on the out route. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's an RPO air. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. The Canes pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. What a catch. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Good throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the defense wraps him up. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Look at the pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run.
Let's go.
Trying to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Stevens.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. Big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with it, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Looking right, this one caught. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's out of the pocket. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They were handed great starting field position, but now it's 3rd and 10. Well, they have to settle for 3. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw. And they got a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Stevens. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense wraps it up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass is caught. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Checks this down to the running back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The back's got it. The Canes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Back-to-back deep shots. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The offense now operating in empty. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Stevens. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Powering through attack. They can't get him to the ground. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Stevens. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second and 10 following the incompletion on the 37. Scanning the field, it's Stevens. And this one is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? By the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an outbound, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And this pass is caught. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Give it to the back again. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. Makes a tackle in the clear now. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Stevens. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, once in a while, as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. That's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver makes the grab. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. That ball snagged for a completion. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, looking to throw the football. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. If this offense faces a 2nd and 15, the O-line needs to regroup.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years, but let's not forget they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Crucial third down play right here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
The Hurricanes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Dropping back, it's Stevens. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Catch made on the right side. Running with purpose. In the clear at the 25. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
First and goal, Ohio State.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Oh, he escapes. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So the offense flexing their curve and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Canes with 1st and 10 here.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. And the Canes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The Canes move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incompletion makes it second down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The Hurricanes line it up with first and goal.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the
touchdown, Hurricanes, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes Buckeye offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Stevens. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense comes out to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To the back. Loses 6. Brings up third down.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Oh, and he throws it back. Fourth down completion to the running back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal.
42 Spider, longer.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. The ball is out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to throw. It's Stevens. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Grinding away with the running game. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense, they keep away and secure the victory. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Running with purpose. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, he breaks free. Oh, and he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive.